Hi, Mary.
Hi, Mary. How are you? And welcome
Hi.
to Mary. What you see, part 2.
Part 2.
Yes. As the thumbnail said, this is the predictions part.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
Mary saw it coming. Yep.
Mary
A
saw
lot
it.
of stuff.
Lots of stuff to go over, and
Mhm.
now this came to you. Like, would you say this was because I know you've spoken about some things in the past. One thing that I forgot to put on the list, and it has happened, the end of last year before the new year, you said planes would be falling out of the sky.
I did.
And they have been. Like,
Yeah.
just crazy stuff. Just like that all-women flight that flipped the Delta, but I don't know if they really did.
I still need to know.
You know, the
about
Canadian
all that.
plane that, like,
Yeah.
But there's
But
still
just-
a big one that's coming, right, Mary?
Yeah, there's a big one. If it hadn't happened in Asia, I haven't been watching the news, but about 168 people, unless there's a plane that has crashed that had around 168 people on board. I don't know. I will have to look that up. But I saw planes like falling out of the sky and then planes with severe problems. And it seems like this year, I said that at the beginning of the year, end of last year, it seems to be like, wow, every week,
Nonstop.
every
Nonstop.
week,
Yes.
nonstop. I know. I'm like, I'm driving, I'm not flying. So not until they get this thing settled, squared away.
Do we even know how this has affected airline sales? Like, for the airlines, because
I don't
a
know.
little frightening.
It is frightening, very frightening.
Yeah, I think I think it's tied in though with the all the plasma and the electromagnetic fields
Could be.
are messing with the electronics. They're causing
Yeah.
the discharges. They're causing fires.
Could be.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So wanted to, guys, I went to the Smithsonian today. I'm up in Washington, D.C. for the Spirit Fest, and I went and saw the Hope Diamond today. Has anybody seen the Hope Diamond?
It's been since the early 90s. But yeah.
Never in person. You saw it in person, Jace?
Yeah, I've been to DC.
I saw it, guys. There is the worst energy field around this Hope Diamond that I couldn't be around it. There's a curse that goes with it. It's a blood diamond.
Mm-hmm.
There's a curse that goes with it that whoever buys it ends up dead. Well, I walked up to it. Spirit said on camera, okay, here's a picture of it. Okay. And so I took this picture. It's a live photo, and Spirit in the photo goes, "Why are you here?" Said it twice in 2 different photos. Now you'll hear a lot of noise, a lot of people, but it's one voice that goes, "Why are you here?" Okay, so I want you to listen to that, how it sounds. Why are you here? And it sounds like a, why are you here? Did you hear it?
Mm-hmm.
Why are you here?
Not well.
Okay.
With the last broadcast that we did, I could hear it better.
It's like, why are you here? It's that sound. Why are you here? So she says it in 2 photos. Why are you here? So I've had Spirit talking to me all day through photos. So anyway.
Well,
yeah.
Bring your photo album alive.
Yeah, it does, right? It does. Yeah. Yeah. here we were as the Smithsonian, and here's the Hope Diamond, and it's asking me why I'm there. Well, I'm there to steal its ass. No,
Yeah,
no,
right. You're like,
right.
I'm not buying it. No.
Right. I'm not. You can keep the Hope Diamond. Thank you very much.
Well,
Thank you.
lots of people probably had to die for that, you know?
Oh, I know. It's a blood diamond.
Mhm.
Yeah, and the energy field, the negative energy field around it, guys, I'm not kidding you. I had to get away from it. It was bad. It's
Too
bad.
much. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
like a
What is
negative
your
talisman.
stance? Yeah, what is your stance right now, Mary, with diamonds? Like, you
I
know,
don't
I
like
like them.
diamonds. I don't like diamonds.
So, would you go lab? Would you go moissanite? Like, what
No,
would you
no, I
oppose
would
to
go.
things?
My favorite thing in the whole world, guys, is crystals, different kinds of crystals, beryl family. I saw a bunch of different crystals and gemstones that I love. I do not like diamonds. Don't want diamonds. Mm-mm. That's probably the first time you've ever heard a woman say that. I
Well,
do
the
not.
beers, the whole like that whole thing. You know,
Well,
it's just
it's marketing. It's
yeah. It
all
was.
marketing,
And
just like
and
Christmas and all that other stuff. It's for marketing. The
yeah,
diamonds, like I know a jeweler, and he says diamonds don't cost nothing. You know, they really don't. It's De Beers, exactly what Jason said, that it just
yep,
marked everything up. It's
right. They're
Mhm.
evil.
emerald rubies, but this isn't about gemstones.
Right.
This is about the old diamond.
Somebody's got really bad interference.
No, hold on. It's Emma. She's chewing on a bottle. Give me one sec.
Oh, that's it.
Emma has
Yeah.
an obsession with bottles.
Oh my God. Okay. All
So,
right. Okay. So
um,
who's got the list?
I have the list in front of me.
These
Okay,
are my
so
predictions for 2025 to 2029. Actually, it goes all the way up to
20,
2050.
really?
Yeah, one of them in there. Yep. So
Okay,
Mary's.
well, I'll start off
cow.
with the I'll start off
I
with
s-
the
we
beginning.
should have numbered. I should have numbered them, but I yeah. I don't know.
Well, I've got it, Jace. You've got it in bullet points for me. Thank you. So you predicted that World War III is coming 5 years ago on YouTube, which you did.
I did. Yeah. I believe the beast out of the East is not one country, it's a conglomeration of countries.
Right.
Okay. The beast out of the East, it's a big beast and it's a conglomeration of companies. Yep. Okay. What's the next one?
Modern world leader Esrinatoi.
No, I.
No, oh my God, it's a
You know what?
typo.
I.
Assassinated, I'm guessing.
No, Mary. This was earlier. I corrected it. I saw that. I spelled it out. I switched it and.
Wow.
Yeah.
Remember how I
studied
tell you
English-
like things don't load?
I studied English composition, and
It looks
figured
like
out-
it's his ass
He's
is
done-
hanging
he's-
his toes
Let's
up.
see. Paid exit. He was paid to exit this realm. That's
Right,
if we're gonna be YouTube safe. Yeah.
right.
But by an Italian maybe, I don't know like how it's spelled. I don't think.
It looks like
That's
his
a
toes are
tone.
hanging his ass up is what it looks like.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, so a modern world leader, guys, exits the earthly plane 2.5 years into his term.
Is it rhyme with hump?
Mm-hmm.
Rhymes with hump.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Mhm.
yep. Okay.
And
Okay.
then,
Right.
3, a new leader arises out of the Middle East, and people follow him.
Right. And he appears nice and wonderful, but watch his hidden agenda. Watch his hidden agenda.
Okay, next one. Middle East Jewish leader dragged into street for war crimes and is dying of cancer.
That
Ooh,
would,
Netanyahu? No. Wait,
yeah.
that's not Netanyahu.
Yes.
But we talked about that. Remember, like you
Yeah,
saw
we
him
have.
being
We have,
like,
but
yeah.
this was Right, right.
Right,
Okay.
right. But I think I see a war crimes tribunal. So when I say dragged through the streets, like it could be taken through the streets as a criminal, not dragged. I originally saw him naked being dragged through, literally dragged through the streets, but
By
he's
its
being
own people.
by his own people. But yeah, yeah. So it could be arrested by his own people. I know they're trying to try him for war crimes. They want to get him. They're trying to
Mhm.
get him to try him for war crimes. And he doesn't he have the Mossad protecting his house?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah. Yep.
yeah, yeah. So
I
they
don't know
can't.
about that.
I just.
It
What
would
did
be the
Jeff?
internal force. Jeff's on the substation.
The internal force.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
He'll say, okay, so the next one is China goes for Taiwan. Tell me a little bit about that.
I just feel like they don't care about what the United States or anybody else thinks. And so they're going to go for Taiwan. They're going to take Taiwan. They are going to do it. They're doing war games around Taiwan. So is Russia, and they're out there in that same water and they're going to take it. And they're just going to keep pushing and pushing and pushing. China is one of the beasts out of the East. One of
I
them.
believe it. I believe it. That makes so much sense.
Yeah.
And there's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll talk about how I feel about that. I want to stay on topic. All right. So the next one, King dies late 2025 to 2026. What king
Actually,
are you speaking of?
the King of England.
So okay, yeah, and I did notice some. It's you have like in the list Charles. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. But
Well, I've heard some stuff about that. People were talking about how I'm sorry, William is going to be king sooner than.
Yes. Yes.
Wow.
He is.
So
He
there's
is.
some truth to that. Yeah.
I feel like next year.
Mhm.
And so the king will pass. The king will exit.
What happens to the horse
Well-
after? Does she lose her title?
And
To who? Camilla?
Mhm.
yeah, we don't like her very much over here.
They don't like her. Yeah. Camilla, no, she'll be like what is it, Jeff? Queen in waiting or something something.
Queen
Queen consort.
Yeah, consort.
Queen mother. Queen mother.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So the next one is another region offers Palestinians refuge.
Right, another region. Like I don't know if it's Syria.
Another
or-
region?
Syria.
Yeah.
I'm thinking
Yeah.
probably Syria.
Another region offers Palestinians refuge.
I feel so bad for the Palestinians right now. All right, and the next one is major earthquake in California and a major tsunami arrives in Pacific coast.
Right.
And-
Now this will be now I predict 2027 to 2029 on this. A major and it could happen as soon as next year. Major earthquake, like an 8 point something, 9 point something, major devastation. Okay. And I see a tsunami for the Pacific, which would be something like Hawaii, Pacific Islands. But yeah, California, where in California? Well, there's the San Andreas Fault.
I've been worried about that for a long time.
Yeah.
Well, it used to be an island.
Yeah.
Like on the old maps, it was an island.
Right. Yeah.
I've got lots of questions on that, but we need to stay on topic. Okay, so the next one is AI takes over financial markets, which
Right. That is correct. Which
we're kind of there.
It's already
is.
happening.
Yeah,
Already happening. But it happens to the point where some people lose control of it.
Mhm.
people have lost control all over the place, Mary. Okay, the next one. No more brick and mortar banks. Everything's holographic. Is this like
Uh,
a Mark of the Beast type of thing?
It's just saying you won't go to a physical bank anymore. It'll just be all like biometrics and for security
Yeah,
purposes. And
like
it'll be, yeah.
holographic, like a little screen. You know, you
Mhm.
say, Siri, show me banking. And so it will appear. Okay. And you can use your fingers to log in or your eye to log in. I think it's going to go to eyes. And you can do everything online. Cash is a thing of the past. It's
Yeah.
all currency on the cloud, digital
Terrifying. Yep.
currency.
Privacy
Oh,
is
it scares
gone.
the hell out of
Yeah.
me, Mary.
Yeah.
Privacy's
I mean, like the
gone.
Mark of the Beast, and you know how they say in the Bible that I mean, it's just so
Hmm.
prophetic. All right,
Right.
the next one is images of accounts on a cloud-based service using your iPrint. Well, you just
Yeah.
said that.
Yeah. The bank and other things. Like this is how you will eventually sign into things. Okay. It's not going to be passwords. Passwords are a thing of the past. It's
Well,
going to
it's like
be
it's gonna be like the social credit store they have over in China. Not all of China yet, I guess, but you know, if you don't, you know, they'll just take away your, you know, privilege or
yeah.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
we're already
Mm.
there when it comes to phones. Like with my phone,
Well, for
you have to see my face or my thumb, you know? So it's just going to be on a
yeah, but
broad
I mean like everything that you do, like let's say you know, they can just you go to the grocery
everything,
store can't or travel or you know, it's gonna be
everything. And oh yeah, we're going to need your advice on a further episode
It's
about that.
it's not even going to be like taking a trip to the grocery store anymore. A screen, pops up. You can order it or voice order it, and it will appear. It will come.
Mhm.
So yeah, that's how things are going. That's what I see.
Wow, if
Yep.
this is
Well,
the
your
end of the
phones
world,
can
I
already
will.
read. Yeah, your phones can read. That's why you
Oh
get
yeah,
ad.
just it's scary. Like
Yeah.
I had
Oh,
to
I
turn it off
know.
and put it under my bed. I would think about something and then it would start advertising. I wouldn't even Google it and it would just show up. It's like I'm freaky.
Yeah.
All right. So the next one is Putin assassin succeeds.
Right.
So somebody's going to try to unalive Putin and they're
They
going to
already they already have tried, but I think in 2029 he exits due to an assassination.
like, is it by somebody in Russia? Is
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
oh,
Yep.
all right. And so the next bullet point is major crisis in the US.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we have. I see an economic crisis. I see something with the stock market. Something happens, they fall tremendously. An economic crisis, um, a major heat wave, storms, major heat wave comes, kills people. And then we're also going to have, like, it's a crisis, everything from banking to finance to jobs to, and this is something that we may be in now. Um,
Mhm.
but I
I
see
think we're
probably, um, it's and then things turn around.
It's
Um,
gonna get worse before it gets better, but
right, yeah, major crisis in the US.
the yeah.
Okay.
all right. The next one is Kim Jong-un dies of a heart issue. His sister takes over and it's much worse. I think I know her.
Yes. Yeah, that woman is a psychotic bee. Okay. I mean, seriously, evil, evil, evil.
Does she have the
And
same haircut?
Jason, stop. I can't.
but it's kept a secret, guys. It's like Fidel Castro when he died, it was kept a secret. But with Kim Jong Un, he dies. Okay. You can't put 400 pounds on a small frame and expect to walk around forever like that. I'm sorry. But I saw, like, yeah, he dies. She takes over unless she poisons him. That's how ruthless this woman is. Okay,
Sounds
she
like it's a
is
family
evil,
issue.
evil, evil.
Gosh.
And this is coming. Okay, guys. So let me tell you. So what I say here, this is what Spirit has shown me. So if you have a problem with that, this is coming from Spirit. Take it up with them.
Pray.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. But Kim Jong-un does pass. Nobody knows it. All of a sudden, his sister is barking orders.
So, but she's worse than him.
She's worse than him.
That's bad.
It is bad.
And the next one, Mary, is Biden passes
Right.
years 27 to 29. So it could
Right.
be in
I wonder what from.
I'm surprised he's still alive.
No kidding.
Which one?
I thought
You can be brain dead for that many years and still
I
be
mean,
alive.
the end of 20, I mean, seriously, a major serious decline next year, towards the end of next year. And then he passes sometime between the years 2027, 2029.
I think he's got that, what is it, temporal lobe, like,
Oh,
dementia.
yeah. Dementia.
So
Yep.
the next one is Chinese takes another 1 or 2 countries.
Yeah. And I'm getting, okay. So I already got Taiwan. Now they want other parts that I think used to be China or used to be some, like, kind of modeling after Putin. I feel like they're going to take other countries. Like Putin wants to take Ukraine. Had a hard time trying to do that. He forgot those people can fight, you know? But China will take other countries that used to be part of them. That's what they want, to increase their empire.
They're not going to succeed.
Hope not.
No. In my opinion.
They're going to move into California.
No. I think China is just on a. No, we'll talk about China later. Okay, so the next one, World War III by 2029, 2030. So you see
Yeah,
World
I
War
see
III
it later. And remember, 5 years ago, Spirit said on my iPhone,
later.
said later. They
Later.
said I asked, when is World War III going to happen? Later.
Yeah,
And that
later.
came from my spirit guide. So later, I'm being shown like 2030.
But in a lot of ways, haven't we? I swear we've been at war since I was born. I mean, like, and yeah.
Right?
Yeah, well, I was 9 years old when the whole, Iraq war started. And it's just like we've been, I don't know. I just don't see it getting any better, honestly.
Well, I don't think it's going to change. It's just, yeah.
No, it's just going to get worse.
And Iran is also part of the beast of the East, guys.
Yep. I've known that. I don't know.
Iran, China, Russia. Yep.
Okay, so the next one, Mary and Jason, is major earthquake in South America.
Yeah.
Well, Mary, yeah. I put a, yeah.
Well, you said that it was 8 point something. Well, you said the California, but in South America.
Yeah, South America, like
that's south of California.
Peru, right? Peru, Andes.
I was gonna say Panama, but that's central.
Yeah, that's Central America. Yeah, South America.
That's Chile, just to the west of the Gulf of America.
Right. What?
Okay, so
does that still say that on Google Maps?
Probably not, but I don't know.
They changed it to Gulf of America. Let me see. I'm looking right now.
Yeah, they did. They changed it to Gulf of America.
Jeff,
right. Right,
Yeah,
but I'm
he's not
seeing
he's
Peru.
not here today because he had to
Yeah,
pick
it
up
is.
the kids, whatever.
Yeah.
And then the next one is volcanic eruptions in Central and South America. Ooh,
Oh yeah. Yep. Central and South America. Yep. Volcanic
so like
eruptions.
Costa Rica.
Yeah.
Shoot. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a really large one there called Turrialba, which is where I used to have property. Turrialba, and it's very active, and it is one of the largest.
Yeah.
Well, I've got my mom and my dad's side of the family in Costa Rica right now, so that's good. All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Then the next one, well, we
Well,
can
that
bring them
yeah.
up. They're
Aren't
all
they
a
running?
little
They're
crazy.
running stuff, aren't they? Let's
Costa
see.
Rica?
Yeah, aren't they? They.
Costa Rica is so odd. It's changed so vastly.
Yeah.
Wow.
It
In the
has.
past 30 years. It's just changed.
Right.
I've got my
Oh,
cousin, living in Michigan, and he's lived in Costa Rica all his life, but he's here to
yeah.
make money, you know.
Yeah. It has changed. I was down there 2 years ago.
When
And
you lived there, oh, I'm sorry, 2 years
yeah,
ago, when you went on vacation, when you took your
niece and
niece and
nephew
nephew.
down there. Yeah. Yeah. It's changed a lot. In some respects. Yeah, unfortunately, the cartel's been there for some time, but there's
Yep.
still some beautiful spots left,
Oh my gosh, it's the most beautiful place I've ever seen, besides
Mm-hmm.
like the UP.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so banking is only online in the cloud using eye and finger technology. We kind of
Right.
touched on that, right?
Right.
All right. So and we also touched on the beast of the east is not just one country, it's multiple.
Multiple
Um
countries.
the the following is another COVID type outbreak, but this time it's bacteria like the plague.
Yeah.
Elaborate.
Right. So I'm seeing another one that's going to come down the pike. Apparently there was one that just came out. Now it's affecting dairy cattle.
Oh,
And
really?
someone has died from it. Someone has literally died from it. But I'm seeing one that I guess it gets released from the lab. Okay. And this one affects human beings to where they have like these plaques on their skin, but it's actually bacterial infection.
Oh
And
no.
this is not good. It's like the plague. So please, I mean, this one is, yeah, this is a scary one, guys. And it starts off like a COVID,
Gosh, how do
like
you
a
combat
COVID
something
type,
like that?
COVID type. It gets in the air. People breathe it in.
It's the overuse of antibacterial stuff, and people
Mhm.
not good.
I agree with you. I agree with you.
Well, that hand sanitizer is a neurotoxin.
Oh, wow. Mm, mm. Great.
Wow. Well, what
Well,
year do
just
you
like
see that
most,
happening?
yeah.
That's like in the next few years or like
By
5?
20, I feel
20.
like 2027 to 2029.
Okay. All
Okay.
right. And then the next one is a major treasure find is found by 2028. The economy rebounds only to see it go to war. Oh shit, really? Oh,
Yeah. So, okay. So, I see the economy rebounding while Trump's in office, and then by 2030, outbreak of war. But a major treasure find is found. Now, is this Hitler's treasure trove? Some missing pieces from Hitler's treasure trove, but it could be an underwater find. So, but a major treasure find is found. So I believe it's more like the art and gold and things that Hitler had stashed. Now I know he melted down a lot of the gold, but paintings and stuff, or it could be a shipwreck. But one of those two things is going to happen.
Man, I wonder. Well, I want to ask about the housing crisis, but I'm going to finish this first. All right, so the next one is Prince Charles dies.
Yeah.
26 to 27, becomes gravely ill by the end of 2025. So you're saying the end of this year.
Right. Okay, so yeah, now we're recapping. The next one is one that we just covered, President Biden.
Right.
Yeah.
And then
Okay.
a major Democratic funding person passes, possibly Soros.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Sure does.
And then J.D. Vance takes the reins as president, stepping in for Trump after he is assassinated, and J.D. Vance doesn't control.
Right. He doesn't. Okay. And this was my vision that I came out with last year. Remember, or the end of last year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You said that he was he was crying and he's addressing the nation and he's hysterical and saying that something bad happened to.
Right. And the screen goes black.
Right.
You're really crackly, Brooke.
I'm sorry. It's probably your fault. Allergy thing. A major Democratic funding. All right.
From this angle, it doesn't look like you're wearing a top. Yeah, okay there.
I'm getting felt up. How about that?
Well, no, you were leaning kind of forward, and it was like your hair's covering up your. Yeah.
Oh my God, you don't want me to lean forward, old granny boobies. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Okay, this says animal populations are wiped out due to changes on the earth.
Right. Yeah, they are. You're going to see a lot more extinctions, guys. A lot more animals are going to go extinct.
I've had a lot of dreams about this recently.
Yeah. Oh, you have?
I have. Yeah.
Wow.
About animals.
They take out the Kardashians.
Right.
Right. So, okay, wait. I want to stop right there. So I want to stop right there because we still have time. Do we?
Yeah, we're only at 32 minutes.
Yeah, we have time.
So the Kardashians, what happened? Somebody got kidnapped? I'm like,
what?
Please.
They died?
Recently?
That's what I saw on TV, and I'm like, please.
Oh.
Really?
Please. Kim Kardashian is saying she got kidnapped or something.
Oh,
I'm like, please.
Is that a grass that still be relevant? I don't know.
Right. Yeah, I know. Their show got canceled, right? Let's hope so.
Not soon enough.
Oh,
I don't know.
My
I
God.
heard Harvey got canceled, but I heard the feud earlier.
Well,
so I don't
really?
know
I don't know anything about that. He was mean to me. Steve Harvey was mean to me. I'm glad his show. You don't be mean to people.
Like he's a sexual deviant, apparently.
You don't be mean to people, and you're not. Don't do that bad shit. I mean, bad stuff. So but Kim Kardashian was saying she got kidnapped, and it's like to draw attention to a has-been.
Mary, she said this before. I don't believe any of it. I believe that she was probably in on her whole kidnapping and the diamond and all that other stuff.
I'm like, please, just get off the picture. Get off.
I've never watched an actual episode of that. I never got. I never understood it.
Yeah, we were playing a drinking game. We drank every time they sounded narcissistic.
I'm sorry, I don't watch things. I got more important stuff to like worry about, like this list. And America should be looking at this list going, holy shit, Leroy.
Well, also too, Mary, like just to mention, like as far as all this, because it seems doom and gloom, but life is like how you perceive it. So You
Right.
have to kind of like, there's two ways to look at anything. Even the worst thing, you can play the victim or
Right.
use it as a, you
Right.
know,
And the thing about this
learning
is,
experience.
okay, so maybe if we see this coming, can we do something to change it so it doesn't happen? You got me?
Mhm.
This is why I put this out here, because this is what Spirit shows me. Now I can take this information and not share it, or I can share it and it's like, okay, so maybe when Trump is speaking, maybe that assassination bullet on that foreign land doesn't happen. Okay. And
There are a lot of things though that came to light and they've come to pass. You know,
yeah,
things that,
right.
yep, just the awareness of it.
Yeah. So
Oh, there's things that I never in a million years. I was like, oh, that's a conspiracy, and oh, that can't be true. And then I'm apologizing to the people that
Everything, the government's a conspiracy though. That's a
oh,
loaded term.
oh,
Nobody, I mean, you
it
have
is
to ask what that
but you know
means.
what you know what I'm talking about, right? Things that, like, for instance, the vaccines.
right.
I mean, I'm disappointed that I got a vaccine,
Me too. I'm
and
scared now.
me
I'm
too. Like,
absolutely terrified.
I'm glad I didn't get a 5, but
So 5 years ago, guys, I on YouTube, and I looked different. I had darker hair. I predicted Princess Kate's cancer five
yes,
years ago.
Mm.
Okay,
you
I saw it, and if I saw that, I'm seeing these things. So if there's any way that we can intervene in any of this and stop these, let's do it.
yeah,
Be
you can, but
proactive.
you also saw Clive Davis, like, what was it, 6, 7 years ago when I first started working
Clive
with young
Davis,
people?
never knew who he was until
No,
someone put the picture up.
Jeff did. Yeah,
Yeah,
Jeff did, and you were like, and I think that we didn't know if it was Clyde or Clive, because
didn't know. Yeah,
Spirit said it in your phone, so we were trying to
Clyde.
interpret.
Clyde. It said a man named Clyde. And then one of our viewers goes, "You
So,
mean Clive
Clyde.
Davis?"
Clive
Yeah,
Davis,
and
yeah.
that
It's
turned out, I mean, look at
aristocratic.
the P. Diddy stuff. He is the OG of this all. I'm
So, yeah. So, guys, I mean, I saw, and he had a lot of dealings with Jeffrey Epstein. Okay,
Oh, yeah. Well, didn't
a
you say a
lot.
table? Like a table, you kept on seeing like a long
All,
table with 12 plus
12
people at
people
it,
from all
and
over the
Clive
world.
was at the head.
Clive was at the head.
He was at the head. All right. So the next one is aliens are already here and have made their presence known, but actually seeing them and interacting with them will happen by 2027.
Yeah,
They got cell
2027.
phones.
They're
What?
smarter than us. They're smarter than us, and I think they've been here for a while.
Oh, they've been here for a long time, but actually interacting with them, guys, I don't think they're all that good. 2020, some are good, some are not. By 2029, for absolute certain, we're going to be seeing a lot more interaction with them.
I don't know if I like that.
Right?
It's not up to us.
I like my little tiny little world. I don't
It's
Well,
like,
and they say extraterrestrial. Sometimes they mean extra land.
yeah.
It's
well,
just
I mean, it's something that's more intelligent than we are. That's like,
not necessarily. I think
I think they're smarter than us, Jace. I think they're smarter than us. We don't
well,
know, but it's kind of scary.
I
All
mean,
right.
yeah. That part is scary.
Do you think that they're like geniuses trying to come here to get information?
Why would
'Cause I
they
feel like
want information from
no.
us? They're
No.
smarter than us. Why would they want information from us? They
I
wouldn't.
kind of feel like we're a science experiment. Like they
Yeah,
want to.
you're right. You're right. You're right about that.
So we're like their crash test dummies, so to speak.
Yeah, we're their guinea pigs.
Right. That's so
Mikey,
s-
kind of like, give it to Mikey. Mikey eats everything.
yeah.
Yeah, they're
Mikey,
the harvest.
Yeah, and we are the
They
whole.
feed off the loosh, the energy,
Oh,
the negative energy, the low bad.
for
energy.
sure.
Yep.
Like there's
Did you
been
say the
people.
Louvre in
Loosh.
Paris? Oh,
No, loosh.
Loosh.
It's like why if you ever look at like how like a football field is laid out, it's
Yeah.
you have a positive and a negative, and it creates it creates energy,
Right, gotcha.
and
Like the
that's the whole
poltergeist.
purpose. No, that's the whole
Yeah.
purpose of sports. I mean, yeah,
I
So
just,
if you can sit there watching them,
I can't.
no, there
But
is.
then the next
So
one is
I saw a UFO when I was 13, guys.
you mentioned that before. Tell us a
I
little bit more.
saw a UFO right at the treetops. There's no doubt in my mind what it was. I was 13. Everybody in my family saw it. And my mom's going, it's a helicopter, it's a helicopter, it's a helicopter. I'm like, Mom, that's not a helicopter. I was 13 years of age. I saw it. And I saw it then. They were there then. That was 79. That tells you how old I am. Don't pay attention to that.
Oh, I've seen things above me that were like cloaked, or
Oh,
like
yeah.
it was a solid object. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. And
I
then
have a-
you, Mary, you just got that orb. Remember, you took a video of that like flashing,
Yeah, yeah. And I saw an outline of a spaceship, an
Mhm.
outline, perfect outline of what we think of a saucer
Mhm.
in New Hampshire last year. A perfect, it was a cloud. I'm going, that's not a cloud.
There's a
Well,
YouTube
you're-
channel, Industrial Surrealism,
Uh-huh.
and he puts out. Check his stuff out. He does. It's really interesting just how what he takes pictures and then diagrams what he sees. Like,
Wow.
just check it out. I mean, it's
Okay.
they're from the early, I'd say 2010, 2011.
Okay. Okay.
But there's a lot up there that we
We
So
don't know about, and we just found life on another planet. Just found life on another planet. How many millions of light years away? Maybe Jeff might know this one, Brooke.
well
Just found it. It's got.
and Katy Perry's an astronaut.
Sure, she is. They just,
That was hilarious. That was a ride, That's like if you pay money.
yeah.
I
You
think it was
pay
in a
money.
movie with was it Jodie Foster was in it or something? I don't know. Yeah.
What I want to know is,
So
did
silly.
Lauren Sanchez's boobs burst in space, or were they gravity free? The new boob job, Lauren Sanchez. What's his name of Amazon?
Oh.
His girlfriend. Did her boobs like float freely or something?
Yeah, a flotation device. Yeah, she didn't need the life jacket. She like it helped on him. Like,
it'd be fun if all their fillers just kind of gravitate like, magnets. That would make my day. I don't know. Maybe I'm in a weird mood.
your audio is out, bro.
Your audio's out.
Completely. Can you hear me?
I guess you're gonna have to hold it up to your face.
Can you hear me?
Now I can. Yeah.
Okay. So the next one, we already talked about how banking will disappear and it will be one central bank.
Right.
All right. So the next one is Putin will try to take Poland and neighboring countries.
He's going to take, he tried Ukraine and it didn't work. So I'm saying before Putin, and this is one of the reasons why Putin gets taken off the earthly plane, is because he pulls this crap with other countries. Okay.
Okay.
He tries
Well,
taking other countries.
I don't know how I feel about him. Okay, so and the last one is Europe settles in for a war which involves the USA.
Right, because Putin tries taking Poland, and Poland is a NATO country. And Putin knows what's going to happen if he tries to take a NATO country. NATO gets involved and it's a war. And this is one of the reasons that Putin gets gone.
Who changes their light bulbs?
Huh?
The hotel.
Poland.
So what are you talking about?
Wait, light bulbs? Like,
Putin's light bulbs?
is that like the ones
No, how many Polish people?
Oh.
That's funny.
They outsource.
They outsource.
That's how he sneaks in with promises of changing their light bulbs, and then he stays.
Yeah, right? Yeah. Yeah. Sends the plumber in. The plumber never leaves.
Mm.
Right?
Well,
Yeah.
that is your list.
Oh,
of
and the other one that's not on there.
what is the other one?
We talked about what?
Two rockers die, guys.
Oh yeah.
Right, and I heard you.
Oh,
say
why are there balloons
balloons.
behind you?
Why did I get balloons? Who put balloons up?
What is that?
Somebody
I'm
put balloons up.
so confused.
Somebody put balloons up behind me. I didn't do it. I'm on my tablet. My hands are not on my tablet.
Jace, I don't have control over anything.
I'm gonna Google that. I've never seen that before.
I've never. What did I say? What did I say for balloons?
Well, we're recording, so I don't know.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Maybe things appear when the three of us are together.
So that's crazy. How do you get balloons on a pre-recorded show?
Did you hit a
I have
virtual
no idea, 'cause
background
I thought
tab?
that
No.
I thought that was like something for like people that pay, like a super sticker and whatnot.
Oh, not sure. Wait, it says this says oh, this is Zoom though, but oh shoot, stream have virtual backgrounds. I don't know.
I've not got a clue.
My eyesight's already bad, but I am wearing glasses today.
Who put the balloons? That's crazy. On a pre-recorded show. What were we talking about? What
rockers.
We were talking
Rockers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
rockers. Two rock stars, guys.
Yeah, and I don't want to say the name that you. Yeah, what the shit is?
What the?
Sorry, what the hell?
There it goes again.
Wait.
Okay, I'm gonna say it again. Two rock stars. Two rock.
Ah, no! What the hell?
Maybe that's the word of the day.
Word of the day is rock stars. Rock stars. Rock stars. Rock stars. Rock stars.
Well, we should have a thing where we
That's
plant seeds
crazy.
for the audience, like captive audience listening, like Kelly and what's his name? Mark.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the
like,
latest version of Mac OS and iOS, including a video reaction feature, which allows you to use hand gestures to add animated graphics to your screen, like seeing balloons and confetti. So you
Well,
probably enabled this feature on you're using your are you using one of those iPhones or
yeah,
iPad?
I got an iPad.
Yeah, you use a thumbs up. Wait, try doing that. Oh no, you get a thumbs up. Try. Let's see.
Wow,
Reaction.
that's cool.
Use a hand gesture. So what were you like?
Rock
I was
stars.
doing a hand gesture.
Rock stars.
No, that will get something dirty put up there. I don't know how you.
Rock stars. rock stars.
It's a hand gesture where you eh?
That's right. I didn't
Use both hands. I think yeah. I'll have to
rock stars. I didn't download anything new on my. That's crazy. I have to
It must
update
have been, Mary, it must have been a word or something that you said.
That's crazy.
You
And
triggered something.
there's
Oh, now your fireworks all over the place.
that's crazy. Okay, so
There's
if
a
I do
party going
both
on
of
in
them,
Mary's hotel room.
if I do both of them, that's insane. I've never had that before. I still have to update this iPad. That's crazy. So, like, I mean, what else? What are some of the other hand gestures?
So fireworks use the thumbs up gesture with both hands. Ah! Okay.
Okay.
Use the thumbs down with both hands as rain. Oh, yep.
Oh, look.
And then
Okay.
balloons, close your fist, point your index and middle fingers up, and spread them apart like the peace sign. I think both. Or wait, can you just use one? Close your fist. Like, well, that don't do it the other way. That's FU in England.
Oh my gosh.
You just flipped off a bunch of British people.
Oh no.
She didn't
No,
mean it, guys.
Close my
She
fist,
didn't mean
right?
it.
No, that's
like
not what
yeah,
I was
like this.
doing. Like this?
Mm-hmm. Like, yep. Oh, there they go. There goes the balloons.
Oh, that's so cool. Okay, so that's what I was doing. I was doing this.
That's what you need, Mary. More just squirrel. Oh,
It's been a crazy night. I can't imagine what tomorrow's going to be like at Spirit Fest.
It
So
has
anyway,
been a
guys,
weird night.
so that's what I did. I held up the number 2. Two rock stars
You got
pass
it.
between 2025 and 2027. 2 rock stars.
Ozzy's one of them.
It's not Keith Richards.
I believe, yeah, Ozzy may be one of them.
Ozzy.
I would think so.
What about
Yeah.
Steven Tyler? What about Steven Tyler?
No, I think
Mick.
this is a possibility.
No, I think Mick's gonna stay around for a while.
He
How old is he? Like
80,
Yeah.
81.
that's how old my mom is. Yeah, I know.
Your mom's 81, Jason? I didn't know she.
She's yeah.
Yeah.
She looks
Well, she will be
fantastic.
this year. She will be this year.
No, she looks great.
But I feel like one of the rock stars left rock and roll and is working behind the scenes. So that's and left rock and roll and is helping other artists.
So like doing like more like
More albums,
producer,
producing,
like producing,
More like
and
a
yeah.
P. Diddy
Right.
job.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. We'll have to talk.
So yeah. And anything else comes up, I'll say what I see. So
For sure. Well, this was a great.
I just can't wait till the P Diddy stuff goes away. That's so burned out.
I know.
Ugh.
Oh,
Right?
my gosh. I just want to see them all fry and I want to see everybody go down because
Uh-huh,
it's
yeah.
going to be a bonfire and I'm going to bring the s'mores.
The sad part is there won't be one. So I'll get away with
Oh.
it.
Yeah. So anyway, guys, I called myself the modern Nostra Dame of the U.S.
Oh, I like it.
who made these predictions. There's some guy out of Brazil calling himself the modern Nostradamus.
Not damn. Yeah.
Ugh. 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 I'm sorry. It's just good marketing on his part. But no. Mm-mm. No.
No.
Mm-mm.
But we're going to be
Mm-mm.
back next Sunday, because this is a recording, we're going to be back next Sunday, and we're going to talk about possessions, right?
Yeah, if I don't throw up. I got so nauseous when I was doing homework for the show. I literally got so nauseous, and I stayed nauseous for the rest of the day, and I had to stop, because I'm so faith centered that talking about possessions and going deeper and deeper, it's like, "Bleh." So I had to get out of it, and it's yeah. So, but next week, possessions and exorcism.
And you know what, Mary, I would really like to hear, I know you've sold a lot of your spray. I want to hear about people that have bought your spray and noticed a shift.
Yeah, I would love to hear it from other people in the audience, because I've sent some to some members of the audience. I know Jason has used it. You've used it. You've seen the difference. I used it right before our other podcast.
Can you tell a difference with me? Like I could feel it, but like I had to use it 3 or 4 times. And I've used it today, and you know what? It mixes really good with perfume.
Oh,
It's
wow.
fresh.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but it's great. Like,
Perfume usually has formaldehyde in it.
well,
Yeah.
I use a lot of natural perfumes. I mean, I have
Mhm.
both, but that stuff, it's a nice clean. It smells clean. It feels fresh.
I
It
use
smells fresh.
Yeah, I use a lot of essential oils myself. So, yeah. I mean, that's good. I've never tried it with perfume. But I'm just saying to use it for the energy field benefits, So,
I've been trying to do it in the morning and then at night. To spray in the morning and then I spray at night, just because I've been
yeah.
Between
obsessed,
vapes.
like, right. Well, I've got one right here. I'm not talking about my vices, you guys, but
So,
no,
but
You
anyway,
can- yeah.
I really want to
It's
see
like
it.
a
And there's a lot more over the next week that I want to share with you, Jason, for you to put it up on the screen. I've had some viewers come in and talk about how Mary's predictions were, right on.
oh, yeah.
And so we want to talk about that. But
Cool.
I
That'll work.
appreciate you, Mary. Thank you
Well,
so much for
Yeah, well, I'm up in Washington, D.C., guys. I'm here for Spirit Fest.
Spirit
So,
Fest USA.
yeah, Virginia,
.com. Yep.
Washington. Yeah, if you guys are Spirit Fest USA. So, if you guys are up here, come see me tomorrow and Sunday at Spirit Fest. It's at the Dulles Expo Center. I'll be there from 10 till 6, and then Sunday, 10 to 5:30.
Yep, you'll be able to get a reading that's just like,
Oh, yeah.
an eighth of what you normally charge, like,
Right.
but yeah,
Mhm.
it's worth it. And guys, check Mary out, and
Yeah.
she'll spray you down with her spray.
Yep.
And yep.
Yep. So I thank you guys so much. Yep. So
You're welcome, Mary. Thank you.
yeah. And we'll see you. No word from our sponsor. The sponsor is Frankie and Lord's Apothecary, the spiritual.
I can put that. Yep.
And yeah.
Well, marythemedium.com. If you guys go to marythemedium.com, you can get it there.
Right.
Yep.
Yep. Sure can. Yep. And you can book a reading at the same time. And then if you have a missing loved one, okay, I do cold cases, and I have a history of solving cold cases. So if you guys have a missing loved one, contact me, please.
And also, too, Mary and I do a pet show on Tuesdays. So,
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Mary the Pet Psychic.
Yeah. And Jeff, who's not here today, he's got his own podcast. Yeah, podcast.
Yeah, no, Yeah, Jeff's doing a podcast where he's talking a little bit about religions, the origin thereof, and kind of his
Disorganized.
interpretation.
Yeah, disorganized religion. It's really
Mhm.
good, guys. So listen in.
Well,
for
I mean, he's still involved with all of this. It's just we've had a lot of stuff going on with kids and whatnot. But I mean, he'll be back.
Oh yeah, and I've been traveling and working and all of that. So yeah. So anyway, next week, possession and exorcism, and maybe watch me throw up live on air. I don't know. Okay.
Brooke froze for a second, I thought.
Oh. Was that when I said possession?
Yeah,
Or exercise?
yeah, it's true.
We're gonna exercise Brooke.
She's working on her popcorn lung right now.
Oh, come on, man.
Nothing like someone with asthma.
Next time I come, no, never mind. I'm never gonna say that.
All right,
All right,
guys.
I love you guys.
Bye, everyone. Thanks for the show.
Bye.
Yeah. Have a good night.
Bye.